hardest part is trying to figure out what I want to paint on this thing.
That's fair.
I'm actually having proper lighting for once.
It could be better though.
Have you? Well, you haven't seen what I paint with at home. This is 100% improvement.
That's fair. I mean, I've painted with. When I first started painting, my lighting was so bad that I had to use a headlamp. Otherwise, I could not see anything. Because like my first model I painted, I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. And then I looked at it under good light. I'm like, wow, this is garbage.
Mm-hmm. No, mine are like, oh, this is really dark. Oh well. I take it outside. Oh god, this is really bright and vibrant.
I feel like this paint isn't mixing as well as I'd like it to. A little bit of water in there.
Are we streaming already?
Yeah, we're streaming.
Okay.
I haven't formally welcomed the viewers, which there are exactly one, may or may not be me at the moment. If you would like to welcome the viewers, you can.
I am bad at the intro.
Welcome to Game State Games. We are just doing some painting for the, what's the painting competition called? I don't even know what it's called. I feel like I should know that.
I don't think it has much of a name.
Well, there's a painting competition taking place today, and we are painting some models for that. Brock is already done with his.
Mostly.
And, well, he's taking a moment from his and painting some Battletech.
I'm just waiting on the glue to dry on the base so I can put some final washes on it.
I am painting a Morty in a Rick and Morty theme because I am a monster. Based on what I've heard from everybody and that exasperated sigh that he just made.
Yep.
I don't see what's so bad about it.
Then you are blind to the truth.
I thought it was an amusing idea. I maintain that it is an amusing idea.
Can't stop you.
Is it better or worse than a hot pink Morty, though? That's the real question. It's not too late. I can go downstairs and get that bubble gum.
It's better, but I'm not sure by how much.
I'll take it. I feel like this is going to need a third coat, and I really don't want to do a third coat on these wings. I'm already hating doing the second.
Talk about that would be the easiest part.
The third?
Doing the wings.
Oh.
Again, what I find easy and quick to do is weird.
It's just such a big surface, and this brush, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I wish the bristles were just a tiny bit more flexible. Just
Makes sense.
a touch too stiff, in my opinion, for painting miniatures. To be fair, it's called the vehicle/terrain, and for painting a Lehman Ross, this would be perfectly fine.
No, you gotta use the smallest brush you can for that.
No, that's the Bane blade. You gotta use the smallest brush you can find, or a Warhound, or just any Titan, really.
Actually, for some of it, yeah, you really do.
No, for the entire thing, the biggest armor pieces, just the smallest brush.
Yeah, it's called an airbrush.
I was looking at those at Hobby Lobby last time I was there.
Yeah.
I want one, but I've got nowhere to put it up.
I set mine up right beside my couch. So I learned last night, or Thursday. This thing has rear-mounted lasers.
Yeah, some of them do. The Atlas also has rear mounted.
I don't like it.
Why?
Because I want to be able to shoot him towards the enemy.
Yeah, that way you can be shooting the enemy no matter where the enemy goes. There is no flanking him. Well, there is, but like it's not going to do you any good. It's not like it takes you out of blind fire or anything.
Fair, but at the same time, I don't want them behind me either.
And having that is just motivation for them to not be behind you.
Not enough.
I feel like I'm-
Didn't stop Kevin.
I guess. Last time I played Kevin, I took a gamble and just lost hard.
Kevin had 3 identical mechs, and each one was rocking 4 LRM 20s.
Yeah.
That was it was gross.
Gross is one way to describe that.
Oppressive.
That's another word to describe that. There's a lot of words we could use to describe that. I didn't play against 4 of them all at once, but I have played against 2 of them at once, and
There was
not,
3 of them.
Or yeah, 3 of them. Sorry. Playing
I
against
did- I
2 of
did
them at
kill
once
one.
That's good. That's a win.
It took a Thunderbolt 20 to the head. For 20.
Oof.
Because it was like almost untouched and then just gone. I think because yeah, Gauss rifle hit right side or something like that, and then Thunderbolt 20 hit its head.
Nice.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
But he got me back. He domed one of my mechs.
Oof.
Of course, it was only after it lost everything, but
I mean, that's the best time to get domed if you're gonna get domed.
yeah.
And fate and how the game works says you're going to at some point, so you may as well just take it when it's already almost dead.
But he missed so many shots. It was ridiculous.
You did or Kevin did?
Kevin.
Oh.
I did too. That King Crab.
Kevin never seems to miss that much against me. I think, like, I hear so much about his bad dice luck, and then I play him, and it's like,
The exact opposite.
yeah. And my luck is just, I mean, my dice luck is never great, so.
There's a few people here in the shop. They just, yeah, the dice gods have favored you for too long.
So you're saying my time is coming.
It has come. There's some days my dice are insanely high, and then there are other days I can't get above a 3 for my life.
Yeah.
I think my favorite example of it was I had 17 out of 20 shots going into a squad of Marines. So I needed 4s to wound.
All 3s.
Nothing was above a 3 or a 2 on 17 dice.
I've had days like that.
Math says that's stupid.
Yes. It is stupid, but unfortunately very possible.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna run out of this paint before I finish these stupid wings.
I might go grab a drink here in a second.
It's fair.
But
That's fair. I'm debating what I'm gonna eat today.
something edible.
Thanks.
Lifetime serving recommended.
That
Actually, don't, please don't do that.
lifetime serving?
Yeah.
Oh, so like a gallon of gasoline.
Ounce
Technically
of
got
gas-
enough calories to sustain me for the rest of my life.
So does an ounce of gasoline, or not an ounce of gas, an ounce of uranium. I can speak. I can English. Maybe not the best thing to be talking about on stream though.
Talking about eating it, not doing illegal activities.
I'm pretty sure owning uranium's not the most legal of things. I'm no expert in the law though, so
Do I look like a lawyer?
Yeah, I'm sure if we got you the tie and suit and all that fun. You see, where was it? There was somewhere recently they actually caught an individual who had won. They were posing as a lawyer, but they had never actually succeeded. They failed their classes,
Oh, okay.
but they won like 30 some cases. So, take that how you will.
A good chunk of being a lawyer is knowing how to debate.
Yeah. I still remember the one time I had to actually go to, I was in jury duty. Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
It wasn't bad, but it helped me fail one of my classes
Ooh, that sucks.
because got done with jury duty and then COVID hit. So between the two, I had missed like 2 sessions of the 3 weeks of class we were in. And all of our, like 70% of our projects, or of our grade was projects done in class. And we couldn't be there for the rest of COVID, obviously.
Don't they have to excuse the jury duty though?
They didn't.
I'm pretty sure they legally have to though.
Well, it's a little too late.
No, it's not. You get your money back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Bring
fight
your-
for like $300.
Hey man, that's $300. That's like a box of Warhammer. It's like 2 Bane blades.
The legal fees.
That's like half a Bane blade.
No, that's like me owing like half a Blade Blade.
No, you don't just fight for your money back. If you're including legal fees, then you're also fighting for the mental trauma it put you through, failing a class because of something that was out of your control.
I don't swing that way. I'm not that petty.
That's fair.
If I was really worried about it, I would have fought it more. But, oh well. Plus, I don't know if that teacher's even still a part of that school. Because I wasn't the only one who failed. It was like half the class. Because when your finals are, when your in-class project's like 70% of your work, you can't be there the majority of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's less than ideal.
Instagram.
Hmm?
Oh, my phone's just going off.
Oh, I thought you were gonna post a picture on Instagram?
No, I don't do that. Is this dry yet? No, it's not dry yet. I'm waiting for the base of this to dry. What's going on?
Ah.
But no, wet glue.
Would you use what's the green? Oh, neat.
Or are you talking about on the model?
No, that's what I was talking about.
I'll be using it again here in a second for the basing on these things.
The way I saw, or the super affordable way I saw to do grass was to take sand and glue sand to your base and then just paint it green. Like a nice bright green. It gives it a texture, or a bit of texture.
Yeah, that's not what I'm doing.
No, that's fair.
No, I just like the concept.
So I'm assuming these are supposed to be blight grenades hanging off of him.
Which ones?
The little balls. So
Oh, I think
yeah.
they're incense burners.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Filled with really bad gases, I'm assuming.
pestilence.
Just one of them's gotta have like, I don't know. Mortarian's like a walking war crime. flying war crime.
His whole legion's like war crime. To be fair, that's half of 40k though.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't hold modern standards to this. It's like the Clone Wars. Don't look at it with modern standards, and it's a good show.
Did that guy just fall in a pit of lava? Yes, he did. That's a war crime.
Falling into it? No.
No, it was a trap. It was a trap in like the first or second season. So it was intentional.
I don't know if that would classify as a war crime. Does it? Might not. That might also be how good your lawyer is.
It's just called win the war. Didn't make it a war crime. Okay, maybe not the best answer either, but
History is written by the victors in the blood of the vanquished.
yep. So that's why the Imperium is in charge of making the war.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just think. So you trying to do the whole army on stream eventually, or?
So I've been mostly recording with my GoPro and doing like time-lapse videos.
Yeah.
And I forgot my GoPro, so I'm not doing a time-lapse video of Mortarion. He's just gonna be done. And so no, I'm not like doing like specifically painting these guys on stream. Last time I did a painting stream, it was my knight that I'm working on.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I gotta switch focus for this season's beatings tournament.
Do you have a partner yet?
Yeah, I'm playing with Brian.
Ryan.
He's gonna be running Thousand Suns.
Oh yeah, that Ryan. One who runs the shop.
Yep.
I think me and Sander are gonna be teaming up.
Nice.
And it sounds like we're just gonna do Terminator spam.
Also nice.
What?
Also nice.
I figured I can field. What was it? 26 of them? 27 of them?
Nice.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but
No, it's a decent amount. It's Terminators.
and that's not including the rest of the army. Because there is more.
So I think I've got 4 Terminator captains now. I've got a chaplain in Terminator armor, a librarian in Terminator armor, and 10 Terminators, 5 assault and 5 regular of the new regular ones. I definitely cannot do Terminator spam.
I've got 15 Death Watch ones and then 10 assault and a chaplain.
We got a follow 2 hours ago. I should have made a check before I.
No. Well, hey, whoever it is, welcome to the party.
Right. Wings are looking better.
Huh?
Wings are looking better.
Yeah, they are.
They got that. I think they're gonna need a third still though. Yeah, he's not gonna be winning the competition. That's okay. I'll live.
I'm not even sure how many people are going to get done with it. I expected more people to show up.
Oh, the last one was pretty small too.
I could just jokingly enter one of these guys.
Say again?
I could just jokingly enter one of these. Yeah, I spent all that time on the Screamer Killer for nothing. Right?
Yes.
Honestly, though, I like these BattleTech miniatures. Not terribly deep. They're not insanely detailed, but they're detailed enough you can get good work on them.
Say that again?
So I really like these in BattleTech miniatures because they're not insane detail, but they're not. What's the word I'm looking for? They're not tiny, lacking detail either. They're just that right area of detail.
Yeah.
Another paint.
Yeah, I needed a brown for the handle of the scythe. Ooh, Back 40 Gamer says, "Woo, painting stream. Hello, Back 40 Gamer. How are you?"
Who did it?
Can you hear us all right, Back 40 Gamer?
I hope so.
It's a bit of a delay between us and the actual stream, and then if he's responding, typing out that response will be a couple seconds too.
Yeah.
Ooh, doing good. What you guys working on? I am working on a Mortarion. That is definitely not, and by that I mean definitely is Rick and Morty themed.
It's heresy.
Of course it is. It's Mortarion. Brock, what are you working on?
I'm working on some stuff for my BattleTech as I'm waiting on the glue to dry on the tournaments. Not tournament, painting competitions entry. This is a Screamer Killer. Ironically, done in the Death Guard colors.
Attempted to eat Mortarion.
There's no tempted.
I don't know.
We need to-
Mortarion's pretty solid right here in front of me.
Biomass is biomass. Demonic or not.
That's fair.
You know they actually have a Splinter Fleet designed just to deal with the chaos?
I did not.
Yeah, they're black and red in nature. Or black and orange, one of the two. I don't remember which.
I remember seeing black and red on the art. So Back 40 Gamer, what do you play war games? So what do you play?
Okay. Let's find one. I'm not gonna get insane details in all these, but I'm gonna get enough that BattleTech will be happy with them.
BattleTech community is pretty chill.
I know they are.
The fact that you're painting them at all is just like awesome.
Well, I like my things painted.
That's fair. I started working on BattleTech a little bit too when I'm taking break from painting my actual Warhammer or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish painting the Lance, my first Lance I bought before I start painting anything else from BattleTech though. But it's a nice little like, you can get plenty of detail out of it. Missed that, what it is. What do you play for games, if any, or what do you like to paint? I like how it's like something you can get a decent level of. You can make it look nice with 20 minutes of painting.
Yeah,
Easily
like I
enough.
said, I'm not going super detailed on these things.
Yeah.
I'm just hitting some points what makes sense and moving forward.
And that's fair. Warhammer and BattleTech, awesome. Have you watched any of our BattleTech streams? We do BattleTech most Thursdays, and as of right now, there's a chance we're gonna do Warhammer tomorrow, or Disney Lorcana. It depends on if the Lorcana crew wanna stream or not. Last Thursday, Brock and Kevin played BattleTech,
Got my butt kicked too.
but it was a good time, right?
Yeah,
Something like that? Kinda?
we'll go with that.
I'll take it.
I did drop one of his.
Field days, one thing. Nice.
Do you happen to have a yellow? Or am I gonna have to go get one real quick?
I've got like my armor yellow here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, are you looking for Citadel yellow?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll need to dot a few missiles here in a bit.
Say again?
I'm gonna dot a few missiles here in a bit.
Oh,
If you don't mind.
No, you're good. You got like the contrast yellow. I've got bee's knees.
I don't think contrast is gonna work, but
I've got this for a base yellow.
that could probably work.
Otherwise, I've got another contrast yellow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use contrast on this because I just need to hit the tips of these missiles.
Okay, yeah. So you can use that.
Thank you, by the way. And yes, it's totally Orc Logic. Yellow
Very
makes
nice.
things more explosive.
Hmm?
And yes, I'm using Orc Logic. Yellow is explosive.
Yes, yellow is explosive. Oh, Back 40 Gamer is a person who comes into the store. I feel like I should know this.
I have no idea who it would be.
Well, I'll be here tomorrow. Stop up and say hi. It's Cody.
Cody. Which Cody? I know too many Codys. This is weird because I normally don't remember names, but Cody's a name what sticks around for some reason.
Because you know a bunch of them?
Probably.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna like the Spartan Bronze. That looks nice. So far. We'll see. See what it looks like when I get it on the model. Maybe I should be using a better brush for that. Yeah, I'm gonna use a different brush for that.
So hopefully when they're painted better, they'll function better, right?
Yes, that is how that works. That is exactly how that works.
Perfect.
And since you're painting it yellow, it will explode better in game 2, I think.
I hope so. So does that mean Morty's actually not going to get his ass beat?
Hmm?
Does that mean Morty's actually going to win a fight this time?
Hey, back when they did the Primarch fights with Angron, Morty held his own.
Yeah. Let's not forget, he's the one who lost the garden.
The what?
The garden in Emergel.
Oh.
That was on him.
Okay, well, if Typhus wouldn't have done Typhus things, that's why Typhus is going to be Jerry when this is all done. Did I tell you that?
No, and that I'm fine with it now.
Yeah, so it's going to be an army of Ricks with the Plague Marines. Morty is obviously Morty.
Yeah.
I might see if Camden will let me have one of his. Oh, Cody says he thinks he played with you in the large-scale BattleTech event last year.
Maybe.
I'm gonna see if Camden will let me borrow one of his Poxwalkers with the trench coat that looks like, or not trench coat, but the lab coat that looks like a Rick Poxwalker just throwing the base of Morty. And then also, all the Death Guard Marines will be Morty's or Rick's. I haven't figured out for Summer and Beth yet, but I'm sure I'll get there eventually.
It'll just strike you in the head one of the days.
Eventually, yeah.
I think as soon as I'm done with red here, I'm going to go grab a drink and be right back.
Alright.
Because I'd be thirsty.
That's fair. So, Cody, are you playing in season speedings this year, you think? Leave that bronze as one coat because that green showing through it just a touch on the end of the lantern.
Oh, that looks nice.
We'll see how it looks when it dries though.
Yeah, because if it's spotty, wouldn't it?
I missed the inside of the cloak there. That's fine. Almost nobody's ever going to see that anyways.
Inside of what?
The cloak, like, you can kind of see it when you look.
Well, now I'm going to look at every time.
Okay, well, you do that.
Yeah, someone's got to be extra special, right?
Yeah. Look, man, I know what my painting level is, and I'm okay with where it's at.
I try. That's all I can do.
Gosh, I don't want to do the trim. That's going to be such a pain.
What?
The trim on his armor.
Trim on any armor is a pain.
Yeah. Knight armor isn't as bad.
What?
Knight armor isn't as bad.
No.
It's
Get
not
away with some dry brushing.
easy, but it's not as bad. Where are you? Regiment. There you are.
I think I can get away with be wash I need to put on this thing now. And that gum getting buried turned out better than expected. Take a look in the light. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Oh no, that knife broke again.
That sucks. Same spot.
Same spot.
Just paint the end silver, and then take some like Nurl's rod or like a technical paint. Or are you using blood for him, or are you using something else for his blood?
It was a
Nit's
combo
blood.
of two things.
And then just take some blood dripping out of the wound if it's not already there.
It's already there.
Alright, yeah, see, perfect.
No. I think I can get it to stick. I just get the right tools. I'll worry about that
my
later.
super glue's at the end of the table if you want to try using that again.
Yeah, do you have like a small knife I can trim with it?
I do not have a small knife. I have a Gerber.
Well, that would work too. Something sharp in nature.
I'm not gonna flash the Gerber on strip just in case somebody doesn't like Gerbers.
Yeah, I think I can get that to work.
Ugh, heck.
Take off the knife fully. Actually, better yet, is there a... Yeah, there's a file. File is going to work 10 times better for what I'm thinking here.
To be honest, I've literally only ever used the knife and the pliers on that thing. The screwdriver on that one is garbage.
It's a nice little tool, though.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's convenient to have, but like, typically I've got access to better screwdrivers. So.
Oh, I was just talking about the whole thing in general.
Yeah, it's super nice to have.
Okay.
And
That
the pan didn't shake so
should
much.
stick better. Hopefully. That's weird. Oh, I think I figured it out. That's weird.
What?
The way it shrinks up.
Why? It's convenient.
Yes, but it's also weird.
Because you can just flick it out.
It's weird to me. Borrowing your super glue again.
Yep, you can.
Well, I'd still rather ask or tell you than.
No, that's fair. I appreciate it, but you were good.
Okay. Nice healthy drop on it this time.
This trim is just gonna look awful. Maybe I can fix it when I do my set or another base coat on the armor.
Okay, well,
Gross.
that worked.
I always forget how bad I am at painting when I come up with color schemes. Don't touch that. Oh, I have to touch that though.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
You want to drink or anything, Lloyd?
I'm good, thank you though. Back 40 Gamer, do you have a paint brand that you prefer? Today I'm using mostly, actually so far other than my primer, exclusively Two Thin Coats. I was kind of challenging myself to use something that I haven't used before. I really enjoyed the flesh tones. I think once I get a wash on it, it'll look nice. Heck.
And my back.
How was your journey?
Long and tiresome.
It's gonna be time for food soon. Yeah. A couple donuts from the bakery for breakfast / lunch, but
That only holds you over for so long.
yeah. Goblinoid green for the little demons.
The nerdlings. Oh boy, this paint has the consistency of mustard right now.
Scale 75 and Pro Acryl for paints. I've never heard of those paints.
I'm almost exclusively Citadel.
Yeah, that's what it was until I saw Duncan Rhodes' thing, and I'm like, I guess I'll back it on Kickstarter. And then he released the second wave, and I'm like, well, still haven't used the first wave, but I guess I'll back that one too. So now here I am painting my Death Guard with it to get my use out of it. Get my
Yeah,
money's
this
worth.
paint's a little shot.
Is it? It's been a minute since
It's
I've
a
used
clump.
it. Oof. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Most of my paints, it's been a minute since I've used, so.
Trying to think what I can do here. Because adding water is not going to help, I don't think. Well, I do have this. I'm going to try to break it up quick if you don't mind.
Yeah, if you want to try.
What do I have to lose?
Yeah. Best case, you make it, and I don't have to replace it. Worst case, it's not any worse than it already is, right?
Most likely. You know the consistency of White Scar when you first open it?
Yeah.
That's about what it is.
So it might be salvageable. Possibly.
It's making a funny sound though. It's like foaming up. Did you add something into here?
Mm-mm.
This is why we keep scrap brushes around.
pains to reach.
What?
These little demons are kind of a pain to reach back and get. We definitely should have painted this in sub-assemblies,
Yeah.
but it's a little late for that now.
Yeah, just cut it all apart.
Just do my best. As Sean Corville says, nobody's better than your best, but your best will make us better. And he's a man that I look up to, so. What is going on with that guy's head?
Yeah, it's a junkie paint right now. Though, I think it's salvageable.
I can always work on it later too.
I just need a paint shaking device one of these days.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
There's some good files for them to be made too on STLs. I might have to retouch some of the silvers. Is it good? No. I think I could use it. Yeah. I'm gonna try to use what I can out of this. Which one even needed it? It was you.
Alright, what do I do now? Oh, I forgot about those two little dudes. Heck.
I think it's just one of those scenarios where you just add water. That'll help 10 times.
These paints are making me wish Citadel did dropper bottles instead of the little pots.
I like the little pot though. That sounds so bad.
It's oh wait, I don't know if it's still legal or illegal in Iowa. It's legal in Minnesota.
Illegal in Iowa. It's legal in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I went up to Duluth last weekend and there was a shop for it right on the Canal Drive. I don't know if you're familiar with Duluth, but
No.
I already regret this.
The green?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, it looks good. That's not the part that I regret.
It's gonna be a pain to paint.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that wasn't my decision. My phone's going off again. Thankfully, a lot of these guys don't have missiles. Yep, nope, that's it for missiles. At least missiles you can see, wherever he's at. Now my phone went off twice. Alrighty. Setting those to the side for now. Knife any more stable? Knife is so much more stable. And the bottom of this is solid enough to. Alrighty. Where is your shade? There we are.
That sucks.
What sucks?
I just like missed the part I was trying to paint completely and just got a nice blob of paint somewhere else.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's alright. It'll match the rest of the model. It'll look good from a distance.
I feel like many people have said that about many things, and it didn't hold true.
Okay, if I take my glasses off, it'll look good from a distance. Actually, if I take my glasses off, it might look good from here.
That blind? Yikes.
Wow. You saying it's that bad?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's good,
I know, I'm
but
not.
hey, at least your glasses aren't like 2 miles thick, right?
No, they're almost there. Someday they'll get there.
I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that problem. I'll go insane long before that problem kicks around. Because Alzheimer's and dementia are such a fun combo. So I know Alzheimer's is technically a form of dementia, but whatever. Not like I'm gonna remember.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
I will be. I don't know why I'll be laughing, but I'll be laughing. And jokes aside, that's what killed my grandpa, but I get through the day with humor. Is it the healthiest coping mechanism? I don't think so.
It's definitely not the worst.
No, it's definitely not.
I mean, you could be doing cocaine or something. That's not exactly a healthy coping mechanism.
You know, the amount of times I've been accused of doing drugs and I've never actually done drugs is alarming.
There's a guy I drill with that somebody accused. Well, no, there's another guy that somebody else accused of, with like zero evidence too.
And
It
how'd
was just
that
because he's
go?
got like one of those like really gaunt faces,
Yeah.
and so he's like, "It's alright, you can tell me. We'll get you the help you need," or something like that. And like he was being dead serious too. I'm like, "Holy crap!"
How'd that go?
Yeah. And like he pulled another guy into it without telling him what he was gonna talk to the kid about. And so it was like, hey, come out into the hallway. Sergeant so-and-so and I need to talk to you. And then goes into that. And Sergeant so-and-so didn't know that that was what was going to be going on.
Yeah, that's not something you just drop on someone.
Actually, On the table, this will be fine once I fix the complete missed spot. Just the veins.
Oh, that looks nice.
On the table, it's going to be just fine.
Okay. Lights, where am I hitting? Okay. Need to hit a little bit. That a little bit. Worst part of this is waiting for things to dry. That's why my bases take forever.
Look at you painting bases.
What?
Look at you painting bases.
Yes.
So if money were not an object, what is another war game that you would get into? If money and time weren't an object, I should say.
I would like to get into Titanicus, true scale.
Okay.
Not true scale, but like 40K scale size.
28 millimeter.
Yep. Because people do it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen one of the cons this year had a 28 millimeter Titanicus game.
I mean, to be fair, I think I have enough already to do a small scale one. But I'm not familiar with Titanicus at all. I just like Titans.
That's fair.
But I'm in most of the war games already, so I guess the other one I would like, if I had to get a new one, would probably be Legion.
Star Wars Legion. It's a good
Yeah.
choice.
Armada's always been another one I thought about, but
Star Wars Armada
Yeah.
or okay.
because Battlefleet Gothic, as much as I'd like to, is unfortunately a dead game.
Armada almost followed it.
Really?
Almost. Once Fantasy Flight gave up Armada, now it's Atomic Mass, I think.
Okay.
They haven't released anything new for it. Well, they haven't released any new models for it, but they have released some new cards and like I want to say a rule update, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, Battlefleet Gothic, from my understanding, is now just completely fan done.
Oh, probably. I mean,
There's a
Blood Bowl was like that at a point.
There's a animation. There's a book out there where it combines like everything from Battlefleet Gothic all the way up to its newest edition, which you can find online as a huge PDF.
Nice.
I think it's over 800 pages.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah, I just don't feel like printing off 800 pages of material. Even if you double-sided it, it's still like 400 something. That's a book.
That's a thick binder, yeah.
Let me see how it looks after a second or two. As that dries. It's the worst part, waiting on things to dry.
Yeah.
But anything touched up in the metallics?
Things are gonna need a lot of touch up when this is done.
And I'm not going super crazy on these guys. I'm just looking. It's not terrible. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna start basing all these guys. Do I want to go for a rocky bottom or do I want to go for the grass bottom?
It's a good question. My biggest fear with basing Battletech mix is like putting grass on them and then playing on a lunar map.
No, they brought the grass with them.
This is my tactical plot of grass.
The hill what eats all the shots.
Just do one that's just nothing but dirt. Whichever one you usually keep back the most. Just nothing.
That would be
but
the one
dirt.
I haven't touched yet. That would be my king crab, who sits and takes all the shots and gets hit all the time.
I wonder why.
You can always tell it's my king crab because the legs are either untouched or barely touched, but the top half is gone. But the head remains just confined.
Is that the one that finally got domed at the end? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, the one who got domed at the end was this guy. I don't remember its name off the top of my head.
I don't know Battletech Max enough yet.
Neither do I. I just play the game. I'm trying to learn how to do all the fun stuff in the game. Then I'm gonna grow my force. Though I don't know much about its lore.
Yeah.
I know there is lore. That's about it.
I think I mentioned to you that I was working on building a solar system for use in like a narrative game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like
It's slow going because I haven't wanted to do math recently, and it's a lot of math.
I thought you were talking solar systems like at some unit of BattleTech, or
No, like a narrative scape for
40K or something.
for both BattleTech and 40K. I'm gonna try to keep the details of the solar system vague enough that it can be either.
I'm going to be hopefully here soon getting the book Warhammer Wrath and Glory. It's a RPG system.
I actually have that book.
Really?
I do.
Do you know much about the system?
No, Brian and I talked about playing a game. Brian was gonna be the DM, but something came up the weekend we were supposed to, and we just never got around to
Started.
doing it again. Yeah.
I'm thinking about running it here soon,
Okay.
but gotta read up on the system. I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah.
I know it's a D6 system, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
You know, now I kind of am excited to build. Should I make Typhus Jerry, but then make all of the Poxwalkers also Jerry?
Maybe?
Jerry's led by their leader, Jerry.
All hail the Jerry?
Yes.
And that turned out really clean. I'm happy with that. But what you're saying is I've done more BattleTech painting than most people play BattleTech.
No, a lot of people paint their stuff, but like the community's really chill.
Yeah, that's one big things I've liked about it so far.
It's like the Warhammer community around here, it's not like,
Terrible.
yeah, but like there are places where like people won't play you if you don't have painted models and stuff, just because they're elitists. And
I've never actually encountered anyone like that.
I've heard plenty of stories from the interwebs.
That's all I've heard is stories.
It's not something I want to run into. But I also don't think that's something Kevin would tolerate well in the shop either, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Oops, I accidentally formed a hill.
I really like this bright green. Someday when I'm a better painter, I'll do great things with it, I'm sure.
Anything new on the stream?
No, not recently.
Yeah. I don't know.
Back 40 gamer. If money and time were not an issue, what is another mini war game you would get into?
I honestly don't know very many miniature games
Like,
for battle.
for me, it would be Bolt Action.
Oh yeah, that's a game.
And definitely Conflict 47 is an extension of that.
Never heard of that one.
So it's like Bolt Action. Well, it is Bolt Action. All the models that you use in Bolt Action, you can also use in Conflict 47.
Okay.
But there's also like Tesla tanks and like mech infantry. There's tanks that are walkers. It's like it's a reimagined world, like a science fiction World War, like what 50s
Okay.
thought the future was going to look like version of World War II.
Oh boy.
Except there's like werewolves. The Germans have like werewolves and vampires. The Russians have werebears.
I don't know how to feel about this.
All of the Japanese like mechs and like heavy infantry look like super samurai themed. It's pretty cool. I would at least look it up.
I'll have to.
I've dabbled in a lot of miniature games. Most like spend time by Bolt Action. Have you checked out Conflict 47 Back 40 Gamer?
I don't know. Do you know if the snow's supposed to melt or not?
Oh, I don't think it's gonna stick. It's supposed to get back up into the 50s. Not for long, but it is supposed to get back up there.
Again, earlier this week we had 60s, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we hit 70.
It was like, humid 70. That's weird.
Been a lot of rain.
It's both nice and not nice because I'm sure the farmers want to get their crops out.
Yeah, and they definitely probably aren't enjoying the snow. Conflict 47 is piqued my interest. What faction would you play if you did Bolt Action in Conflict 47? I would definitely do Americans.
What do Americans have interesting?
Theirs is mostly just like exo armor type heavy infantry. They got the Tesla tank. What else do they have? Americans or Germans? Yeah, that's cool. They've got. I want to say the Americans have a Walker tank as well. I think it's bipedal Walker.
Okay.
Honestly, I've thought about buying some Conflict 47, Conflict 47 just to paint it, just because it looks cool.
I've done that before with a few models.
Yeah, I have like a Captain Rex at home. I've got Servine Wren, which I haven't painted yet, but I've got her built. I'm probably going to pick up the Mando at some point.
I got a handful of battle droids at home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Admech?
What?
Admech or Necrons? Ooh, you could paint them. That'd be some neat Necron proxies.
Maybe. You'd have to do some interesting kit bashing there. So they don't quite match Admech. But they would be cool in Necrons. I did see artwork once for a General Grievous as a Necron Lord.
Nice.
4 blades and everything.
Nice. Well, even though he's not going to win the competition, he will definitely.
I don't know if anyone else has entered besides me. Like,
The guy with the. I can't remember what the ship is actually called. It's the Slave One. No, that's the name of Django's specifically. I can't remember what the.
Oh, it's always been called that.
Fire Spray. No, Jango Fett and Boba Fett's name of their version is the Slave One, but I can't remember like what the technical, because like the Millennium Falcon is a YT something.
Yeah. Yeah, don't ask me the technicality of it. I do not know. I'm a nerd. I know what it's called. I'm not that nerdy.
I want to say it's a fire spray of some sort.
Nothing against it. I love my Star Wars, but I stopped trying to learn all of it a long time ago.
And instead you went to an even more in-depth game.
Well, that was an accident. I literally started because of the memes.
I started because of Magic the Gathering.
Really?
Yeah. We were playing the April Fool's draft back in, God, it would have had to been 2016, when he did Fallen Empires and Homelands, which are just both awful sets. And which is why it was an April Fool's draft.
Yeah.
And I was like sitting there just hating my life. Like, why am I here? What am I doing with my life? And I look up and I see Space Wolves.
Oh.
Ooh. Scale 75 is supposed to be some of the best. Have you tried Scale 75? So then I looked up, I saw the Space Wolves, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I asked Kevin about it after the draft. He pointed at the, what was it?
Start collecting or something like that?
It was, because back in, it was not Dark Imperium, Dark Vengeance box.
No idea that one.
It's Dark Angels versus Chaos Marines.
Okay.
And he's like, this would be the place to start. And so that was before I like frequented Game State. That was like, I'd come down every once in a while just for like random stuff. The game store that I didn't actually have a game store that I frequented at the time, because I didn't have a driver's license, and my friends who did have driver's license didn't frequent a game store at the time either. So I was in Mankato at Dork Den.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that one.
And asked them about Warhammer and everything, and my mom made me get the like build and paint kit first just to see if I'd like actually paint the models and stuff.
Yeah.
So painted my cute little Ultramarines, which I wish I knew where they were now. I can't find them anymore. But I painted my cute little Ultramarines. Loved them. Loved it. That was before I had just way too many models to paint, and it just feels like I'm drowning every time I take my paints out.
That's what I'm doing, just removing one more project from the list.
Yeah, but like every project I remove, I add 2 more.
I'm better at that, but not perfect by any means.
It's good that you have yourself under control.
I never said that.
Okay.
I impulse bought the Lion the other day, so.
Oh, nice.
And then I don't think I'm gonna build.
Like right now or ever?
Probably the ever.
Well, if you decide you want to sell it.
Xander's already asking.
Okay. That's fair. Because I own Angron at home as well. So all I gotta get is Magnus, and I will have, Magnus and the Lion, and I'll own all of the Primarchs.
And Magnus is just downstairs.
I know. If I wasn't going on a trip next week. And or had other expenses. This year I'm going to have to sit out of the Christmas box, I think.
That Imperial Guard one's looking really spicy.
I know.
And again, so is the Space Marine one, because I want all those jump packs.
Same. So I'm rather sad that I'm going to sit out on it, but just financially, I'm going to have to sit out on it.
Because
It's
of the way
alright,
they changed 10th edition, I can't run my Chaplain and bike anymore. And I need the Outriders.
though.
the kit.
Oh,
Yep. This is not a lone operative.
and Outriders is the only thing you can pair with.
Yep, because they got rid of the normal bikers.
But they said in the one article that you could still play them as Outriders.
Yeah, but I don't have any normal bikers.
Oh. There's a
Oh,
whole
no,
army of them
I-
downstairs. Just,
At that point, I'll just buy what I need, or just print what I need.
hey man, you've already spent this much. What's another 800, right?
I hate that you have a point, but it's not a really good point. Okay, they're based.
So, KM Rohan, if you were going to get into another miniature game out of the, not including the many that you already have, what would you start playing? I'm interested to hear his response, if he's listening.
I don't know if he is or not.
We're up to 4 viewers. Neat.
Is that more or less than normal?
For this, that's more than normal.
Nice.
His Death Guard green just looks so dull now compared to this bright green that I'm putting on his wings.
Got another one more loaded than that. I can almost hear people cringing at what I'm doing here.
But that model's gonna look nice.
What?
That model's gonna look nice when he's done. He already looks good.
The model itself is mostly done. It's the basing I'm trying to do. Fortunately, the light's throwing me off a little bit.
You need to shut him off.
No, I think I'm good. I'm just glaring kind of weird for some reason.
Oh, okay. If you decide you need to shut him off for a couple minutes, the camera will just up the ISO on the stream. It'll make it a little more noisy, but
I think that'll do it. I think I'm out of things to paint today.
what are you talking about? There's a bunch of models downstairs.
Those need built.
What are you talking about? There's a bunch of Battletech models downstairs.
Wallet says no.
That's fair.
What time is it even?
Good question.
6:21.
Mortarion has been out of the box for less than 24 hours, and I'm almost at a point, like, once I fix his wings a little bit, I would be at a point where I'm happy to put him on the table. Heck it, I'd be happy to put him on the table now, just because he's got colors on him.
He is colors. Oh my god. He's not looking bad at all.
Thank you.
What you gonna use for paint on the wings?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna use like a wash or contrast on the wings or something?
Yeah, I don't know which wash I'm gonna use yet, but I'm gonna use some wash on the whole thing. I wanna get some Nurgle's Rot as well. I might just do Nurgle's Rod on the armor pockmarks. I don't know yet.
I think I'm going to try to paint this crab in a different color scheme. That's what I'm going to do here.
What color do I want this, like, fur things, hairs, or whatever they are on his wings to be? Actually, I kind of want to try out the bright red in this, it came with this. Maybe I'll make those bright red. It won't match the model super well, but it's my model, so screw it.
Do what you want.
Yeah. He's colorful.
Curious to see if Xander's going to get back and finish his Angron.
We could make room for Xander on the end of the table. He could join us too.
Well, he's in the middle of something right now.
Yeah, he said he had something going on tonight, but
It'd be nice to see more than 3 entries in the competition.
quick, Kevin, enter something.
I
You've got
don't
battle
think.
deck.
I don't think he's gonna. So yeah, something in BattleTech would be super easy to do.
I don't know what to do for his face either.
You punch it.
Yeah, it's my turn. Screw that guy.
Exactly.
I say, as though I don't have an entire Death Guard army. I'm super glad that they put the Primarchs in the boxes last year.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that helped a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks for people who already owned the Primarchs.
But for people, well, they're Christmas boxes. They're for people trying to get into it, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I gotta use the restroom. I will return.
I will keep the fort alive? I don't know.
I believe in you.
First one to say that. If someone's saying something in chat, I can't read it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna paint. I want to paint some more and more and paint till I'm done. So I'm in the mood to paint for once.
down to the downstairs to see what everybody's playing for Commander. Somebody else is playing a sliver deck downstairs. Brings joy to my heart.
Oh, terror upon the world.
Do you not approve of slivers?
For several reasons.
No, that's no fun. Welcome to the chat, War Pigment.
How are you doing tonight? Alright. Well, super glue is definitely holding him to the base better.
Yeah, if super glue doesn't hold it, you've got a problem.
I think almost time to just start cleaning up some of what I've already got painted.
I would say I think I'm done for the night. I gotta go do other things eventually.
That's fair. I think I'm gonna end up taking pictures tomorrow just in case we get a random late entry.
Shouldn't, but
You never know. Xander might come back.
he might. Though I doubt it.
And we'll leave the option open for him. I don't want to have to like set up all my camera stuff, take the pictures, take it all down, just have to set it all right back up again.
That's fine. Do it like 3 times.
That's what I did last time.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Good enough. Good enough for who it's for. I know that because it's for me.
I'm happy to have these guys based.
They look good.
What?
It looks good based. So with the basing glue, do you just like, how do you just put it on, spread it out a little bit, and then
Yeah.
pour it over? Okay.
I don't even pour it in over. What I do is like, let's
Should
show.
have paid attention while you were doing it. Shouldn't have I apologize.
No, that's fine. Like, let's say he's glued. I just kind of take him and
Okay.
then you just kind of.
Nice.
And yeah, that should hit everything. Like for this one though, I added glue in only part of it, not the full thing. And that's how I get the 2 area effect.
Okay. Looks nice. Just killing time before your stream starts. What do you stream? War Pigment?
I think I'm happy with the Screamer Killer though.
That's good.
They're gonna be the counter army to my Imperial Guard. Because Tyranids versus Guard seems like a pretty solid matchup.
Yes.
Horde Army versus Horde Army.
What could go wrong? 3-hour turn later.
Should you say 3-hour turn?
Yep. I can't think of anything else to add to this guy. the blood effect was actually worked better than I thought it would. And I'm happy about that.
I'm excited to try Duncan Rhodes' blood effect, actually.
What?
I have Duncan Rhodes' blood effect on me right now. I'm excited to try it. Vampire Thirst, and then he's also got Zombie Gore, which I'm also excited to check out.
I used a little bit of blood for the Blood God and the Karensberg Crimson. It's a shade.
Okay. Yep.
I wasn't sure if I pronounced that right or not.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Some of these names are special.
I'm working on the Tingle from Zelda games 3D print. It's gonna be a Christmas gift for my wife. That's awesome.
Nice.
So it's a painting stream as well.
Closed. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't a super long time. I was already mostly done, but
No, you're good. Thank you for joining, coming up here.
I got some projects done. If I had brought the rest of my nids like I thought I was gonna, I would be painting a lot of little termagants about right now, but they're at home.
Did Ryan tell you, or did you hear what Ryan is doing for his Gene Stealers?
I think so.
He's painting all of their legs blue because they
Yeah,
stole
yeah.
people's jeans.
Yes, I remember this.
Now you understand why I'm doing Rick and Morty.
Puns are killing me.
Started 8/7/36. Okay. Well, thank you for joining our stream. We appreciate it. It's nice to have you here. How long have you been painting miniatures?
Paint water is gone. Don't drink your paint water.
Why? It's delicious.
No, not really.
I know. I've learned it the hard way.
I think we all have.
The way I did it was dumb, though.
What'd you
6th
do?
edition Warhammer. Nice. My first experience, and so far only experience drinking paint water. I was painting at home at my mom's house, and we had 3 dogs, and they'd always like jump up. Well, one of them would always jump up and like knock my
Yeah.
desk, and so instead of having a cup, I would put my paint water in a Powerade bottle. And me and my infinite wisdom did not tear the label off or otherwise mark the Powerade bottle. So I had Powerade, and then like I was painting Mephiston red, so it was a pinkish,
Red. Oh no.
like a Powerade color
Yeah.
of water.
This is fine.
And yep, it was definitely not as good as the Powerade was. I can say that for certain.
Yikes.
So, after that, I always made sure to rip my paint water label off the Powerade bottle.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put some things away and then figure out what Kevin wants this model.
The other one is down by the register,
Okay.
but honestly, it's just gonna get moved right back up here tomorrow. You better go down there and let them know it's ready and entered.
Yeah.
So 6th edition Warhammer, at least they get paint in the... Yeah, I'm happy that I didn't clean my brush in the Powerade. That would have been even more sad, because I didn't have more Powerade at the time. Sixth edition Warhammer. So the other question we've been asking a lot tonight is, if you could get into another, or were to get into another miniature war game that you don't currently play, that if money and time for this scenario are not an object either, what would it be? What miniature war game would you get into? So far, we've heard some Legion, some bolt action. I personally said bolt action / conflict 47 since they kind of go hand in hand a little bit. Heroescape. I've never. I don't think I've heard of, or I'm familiar with Heroescape. What's the premise of it? Expandable turn-based miniature wargaming system originally manufactured by Hasbro. Oh, that looks cool. Nice. I definitely like the terrain. That's neat. As far as it, I used to play with some stuff. Yeah, that's fair. As far as it being a dead game, technically Blood Bowl was, and then fans just kept playing it, and then G-Dubs brought it back eventually. How's it going?
It's going.
You gonna enter in the painting? Oh no, we talked about it, didn't we?
I literally just got done with D&D.
It's not too late. Quick, paint something.
I would have to have something ready to get primed and painted first.
You want to borrow a Death Guard miniature?
Nah. I'm not going to worry about it.
That's fair.
When did all this stuff get reprimed, or is this brand new?
Kevin's been working on that. Kevin's been working on that last week.
The primer, I just tried to pick up one of these guys. The primer, they were sticking together.
Oh.
They must have just been primed.
Yeah, I think he just did the whole deal.
I've got none on my hands, so that's...
So it's not that wet yet. That's good. Are you playing in Seasons Meetings?
the
Christmas one or
yeah,
winter time?
I don't have a partner.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out a partner. But at the moment it's Jay doesn't know if he'll be able to do it.
Okay.
So, and Xander and Brock are teaming up, so most of the people I would ask are out, already have people. Unless Kevin wants to play. I might try to team up with Kevin, but I don't know if he was planning on playing or not.
Didn't he play the last couple? I know he played Seasons Meetings when I played it 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I don't know, just with how much stuff has been going on, I just don't know if he's got the time or not.
Yeah.
So we've got the brown one, the blue one, and the green one.
Is Jess playing?
I have no clue. I haven't had the chance to talk to Jess And for 3 months,
Seen him
he
in
doesn't
forever.
come. He doesn't come in his office.
Yeah.
So I know Kevin talks to him all the time. So I'll have to ask Kevin if he's gonna do it. But yeah, at some point I'll get stuff ready because I'm also waiting for the Striking Scorpion box to come out
Okay.
because it's updated Scorpions. I don't want to use those resin ones. I've never wanted to use those resin ones that I have downstairs.
What is the Striking Scorpions box?
It's Striking Scorpions and Marine Scouts.
Oh, from the kill team.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So we're gonna have that.
Are you splitting it, or are you just getting?
I'm gonna try
hang
to
on
split it with someone, but I asked Xander and Brock if they wanted to split. They haven't gave me a concrete answer yet, so
Do you know what the price point is?
probably about the same as the last couple of kill team boxes, where it's probably 100 some. Like if they're not down to it, I'm down to split it with anyone.
How much would you sell the scouts for then?
I don't. Kevin doesn't know the price point yet, so it's.
Okay.
Think of, I'm willing to just go like 50-50 on a box, and whoever wants to train can have it.
Okay, because I would be down to just buy the scouts off of you, if you want to keep the train and board and book and everything.
Like,
If
want
you
to pay
come
for-
up with a price for just the scouts, let me
Yeah.
know.
Well, I know Kevin's done this before. It's where like one person pays for 50, two people pay for 50% of the box.
Okay.
I think he's done that multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if you'd be down,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Once we have a concrete price, I can make a
yeah.
decision.
I don't know if we'll get one for like another couple of weeks because Kevin hasn't heard anything.
Okay. That is unfortunate that the Kickstarter didn't go through. It does look like a neat game. Hello, you've returned.
What?
You have returned.
Just long enough to disappear again.
Aw. Just
Don't
grabbing
sound
your
that
stuff.
excited.
Hmm?
Don't sound that excited. I gotta get home and actually start painting things there too.
Do adult things.
Yeah,
That's
house
boring.
needs cleaned.
Yeah.
How many people do you have on stream?
Right now, we're up to, or down to 3.
Down to 3.
Yeah. Well, up to 3, I guess, because we were started at 1 for a while and then we went up to 2.
So you're hoping to have this army done for the two-headed?
Yeah. It's not going to be great quality. It's going to be 3 colors and a base.
That's all it takes.
Mortarion, sadly, will definitely be the best model in the army. And he's pretty meh.
As he should be.
Yeah, well, he's looking pretty meh. Once I clean him up a little bit and get a wash on him, it'll help.
Put around. Take a look at him. Yeah, he's looking pretty good.
Thank you. Gotta clean up the wings.
I think a wash on him will make a hell of a difference.
Yeah, well, it'll help with the cloak and the chainmail.
And the body armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some Nurgle's Rot in these little pockmarks.
Yeah.
Nurgle's Rot, Typhus Corrosion, and the Primer are the only 3 Citadel paints I'm using for this model. Actually, quite possibly for this entire army. So I had to force myself to use the paints that I bought. May as well get my use out of them, right?
Good luck. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a Terminator spam, and I need to finish the last 5 Assault Terminators for that. It was a 10-man squad, though, so it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
With
Everything's
Chaplain.
fine. Everything's fine. We're having fun.
Oh, yes, I will be. The original plan was 2 Warhounds. You can do it.
Brian and I considered that as well.
Titan Fight Mark II. Because,
I'll see if I can talk Brian into doing it if you guys will do it.
Xander's isn't gonna stand. This is all built all weird.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But I have one he can borrow.
'Cause I'd have to start building mine like now. 'Cause I haven't even started. Mine's under the table right now. It's in the box. I thought it was the second box of paints, and it was a Titan. Yep.
That's not what's supposed to be in here.
It's fine. It'll buff.
It's hard to buff out the damage from a Titan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Even Titan on Titan, it's like, yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I bring out Balthazar's Volcano Cannon. Strength 32. Damage 18. It's fine.
Titans are why I'm excited for the epic scale. Do you know what Legion you're gonna paint your Marines as?
Not sure.
I'm keeping Blood Angels theme since I do Blood Angels and
Almost everything.
I mean, I just really like red, and I hate the Word Bearers.
That's fine with me.
I like Thousand Suns, but if I'm gonna
Aw.
do red, I may as well just do Blood Angels.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might just go Titans, because Titans are fun. Just Titan. Only Titan. Yeah, all we need is Titan.
I hope they do a Titan
EGM.
yeah, option. Because I know, like, right now, or from what they've released from the rules right now, it's like 20 or 25% can be Titans or something like that.
Just
But
like Heresy.
I'm sure they'll do a Titan faction.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good time. Your turns will go nice and quick.
Yeah, I'm either gonna whiff completely hard or there goes half the enemy's army.
Yeah.
There is no in between.
Let's check out this blood. That looks currently identical to Blood for the Blood God.
Does it behave the same way?
It should. It's supposed to.
Oh. Alrighty. Have a good one.
You too.
Don't cause too much trouble.
I make no promises.
That sounds about right.
Live fast, take chances. Ooh. gore on my palette than I intended to. That's unfortunate. That's right. It'll buff. It'll buff. Everything's fine. We're having fun here. Need some red. Do I need some red? Yeah, I need some red. Oh, we're back up to four viewers. Hello. Oh dear. Sure would be great if I could have access to my paint. Oh, that was smart. Oh, heck. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's a lot of red. Okay. This is good. This is good. Everything's fine. We're having fun. Just have way more red than I anticipated having for this point, actually. I don't want to use this brush. I want to use this brush. Does look like a nice red, though. Ooh, this is a nice red. This might be my new Blood Angels color. I'm really liking this. Hello. How's it going?
Not bad. How's painting going?
Be better if I didn't just put a quarter of the bottle of red on the palette on accident.
It's fine.
It's not like paint's expensive or anything.
You kept it off the table. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it dried in the nozzle, and I poked a hole in it, and then it started to come out, but really slowly, and then it just. Yep.
Yep.
I've decided that despite what Duncan Road says, where you're supposed to change paint water out regularly, until this Mortarion is complete, it's just gonna get this soup of paint water.
Would you like me to change it for you? Okay. Perfect.
It adds to the flavor, Kevin.
It does.
Just like the palate.
Makes it spicy.
Yes. It just changed color from like a gross green to now a gross like.
Brown.
Yeah, it's still definitely vomit color.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I've had that come out.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Are you gonna enter in the painting competition?
I am not. I don't have anything prepped.
Look at all the battle tech right there. I've got all the primer you could need. You probably have all the primer you could need.
I have all the primer I could ever need. I just don't think I can do anything in that spooky vibe. I mean, I suppose I could. Just do like a Death's Head something or other on it. No, not this time.
All right, that's no fun.
Shit.
What are you looking for?
Print lab. It's over here.
Ah. I kind of like how that red turned out. Raise it up carefully. It's time to retouch all the flesh tones. Druid flesh.
now? Oh, I gotta open my flesh tones. Duh. That's what to do now. Finish touching up flesh tones. This was a mistake.
Yes.
It's fine. It's good enough that I can enter it. It's not good enough to win, but I can enter it.
Sure. I'm gonna join you.
Okay. Are you painting or just hanging out? Oh, sweet. Let's find a gray smoke done. Very nice. What are you working on, Jay?
Well, it's the endless spells for the Ossiarch Bone Reapers. But I can't decide whether or not I'm going to do the obelisk with the skulls around it or the Shrieker.
I don't know. That Shrieker looks pretty spooky.
Yeah. Had I enough time today, I probably would have done both of them, chosen the best of the two, but
Well, this is one of the models you're going up against. It's a pretty low bar. It's not on the ground because entering this would be putting the bar on the ground.
alternatively just turn in a base with just 3 stripes painted on it.
No, I think turning in a built but unpainted model, because that's the scariest thing I can imagine. What are those? What brand?
Oh, Pro Acro.
Okay. Who was it? Back 40 Gamer was talking about Pro Acro.
Yeah, I really love their bold titanium and their bold pirate red.
Okay. I really liked this red. It if you need some red, I've got a bunch. I may have put too much on the just a touch too much.
See, originally, while I was thinking about this, was like, oh, I know, I can do all this lettering. And then I realized, oh God, that's a lot of fine detail work.
Just dip in gold and then very carefully brush the rest of it without getting it in there.
Hmm.
No.
I feel like you overestimate my skills.
We should have shook this one up a little bit more.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
My pops.
Okay.
I should feel like steaks and not paying for it. What's on the bill?
I like that gray. That gray went on nice. Went on real nice. Yeah, I do like that. That looks good. Oh, back up to 4 viewers. Hello, 4th viewer. How are you?
If it is, then I discovered something that is not that needed to be done anyway.
Hmm.
That didn't sound so great.
Well, I can't make decisions.
Roll a dice. Flip a coin.
Doesn't work like that.
Ask Kevin's advice. Come on, you can't say that doesn't work like that for asking Kevin's advice. Kevin's got good advice. And he's right behind me.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do the smaller scale one. Sounds better.
Just choose choosing one that wasn't even originally an option?
No. It was originally an option. I'm choosing to do the smaller scale one. 'Cause
That's fair.
as much as I want to paint the bone trigger, it's just like that's
A lot.
yeah. And my time is limited.
Yeah.
Do I do that? Do that.
Kevin, have you used Typhus Corrosion?
Yes, I will use it because it's a texture paint. It's a very, very thin texture paint.
Would you recommend it after or before a wash?
It depends. I've done both. It just depends on the effect you're going for. So you will almost always wash over the top of it or use it as a dry brush
Okay.
texture additive.
So I'll do it. Put it on the chainmail and then put the wash over it.
Yes.
Okay. How much of the chainmail should show through, or will it like?
A fair bit. I mean, you need to recognize that it's chainmail. But if you're not all grody and corroded, then yes, absolutely.
It's Mortarion's chainmail, so I think it'll be a
Grody and corroded.
good addition. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that now that I'm doing the shading, I'm realizing all the spots I missed for touch-ups.
That's right. I forgot about that. I haven't used this one yet. Let's see.
ghost.
Those ghost. Correct.
The ghost that only bumps lamps.
Life is full of mysteries.
Yes. Yes, it is. I hate it. Before you get super committed, what do you think? Oh, fuck, I forgot this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, heck. I don't know swear words.
Yeah, I like it.
At least I didn't do what my German teacher in freshman year did. He got hired specifically because he knew German, and the actual teacher they hired just didn't show up. And so he got hired on like a 1 semester, like just to fill in until they could get another teacher. And he, first day of class, swore again, and then again before he finally just shut his mouth and regathered his thoughts.
Nice.
He was a great teacher. I loved him as a teacher. Like, I get that my Mortarion isn't going to do great in the competition, but he'll look good on the tabletop, or good enough on the tabletop. He'll look better than an unpainted Mortarion on the tabletop. And that's what I need him to do. Did I tell you the joke behind him?
No.
So, notice, yellow shirt, blue pants. He's Morty. All of these are going to be Rick's.
I don't like this joke.
What if I tell you that Typhus is going to be Jerry?
I wish to go back.
Even after you hear that Typhus is going to be Jerry?
Ignorance is bliss. I chose to know. I now wish to unknow.
Why does everybody hate it? I feel like it's good. Also, my Typhus corrosion just like leaked for some reason, and I can't figure out why, because the bottle didn't dry out. Oh gosh. It must have just sealed itself. what's crazy? In exactly a week from now, I will be running a 24-hour race.
Is it crazy? Or is it just how time works?
I think it's crazy that the fact that I'm doing it
Oh,
is
well,
what's crazy.
that's fair.
Like, I've done it before and everything, but still. Maybe it's crazy because I've done it before and I'm going back anyways. I know the suffering that I'm about to subject myself to.
Mm.
Actually, that's not true because it's supposed to be colder this year. So that's super cool. So the question that we've been asking a lot tonight on the stream, both to viewers and to the people who've been on it, if money was not an issue and time was not an issue, what miniature war game would you get into that you don't already play?
40K?
Okay, but like,
Money is an issue, and so is time, okay?
but I mean, technically you already play 40K.
Tomato,
So, like,
potatoes.
brand new miniature game to you.
I guess Sigmar?
Okay, that's fair.
Although I feel like I might get into Sigmar for more like the miniature aspect, just because I like the miniatures more.
That's fair.
Like, this kit was insanely easy to build, and it came on 2 sprues.
This kit came on 2 sprues.
Right, but I mean, like, Morty's also a very complicated model, which, like, that's impressive, but...
But you like the simplicity of it?
Well, it's just... I didn't expect them to be that simplistic. I was kind of
Okay.
shocked when I opened the box. I was like, there's 2 sprues. These are actually...
They are detailed for only being 2 sprues. Right, that'll mud wash, fix all my mistakes for me. make Morty look good. Ish.
Well, I guess I just don't really. I haven't looked into other miniature war games really. I mean, I still, like, I already technically play BattleTech every once in a while. I mean, honestly, if anything, most of it's just time investment that I just don't have.
Yeah.
I'd like to enjoy 40k more, but getting a game in is not. It's not an easy task now. And I know there's like boarding actions and whatnot, but I don't consider that to be the same. Because boarding actions has its own set of rules. Balance. So it's like 40k, but it's 40k adjacent.
Like 40k light, isn't it?
Kind of.
Or would you say that's more the
That's
that's
like-
also the vibe I get from the Combat Patrol.
Yeah,
That's
I would say
thing.
Combat Patrol's more like 40k light. Boarding actions is definitely vastly different. There's a lot of things that they change, or well, because you're inside the Space Hulk, so or you're inside something, so you know you can't really take the big things.
It's not true. You just need to make sure they're strong enough to punch through the walls,
Well, you know, I mean,
and hope you're make sure they maintain awareness of where they are, so they don't punch through the wrong walls.
well, I mean, you know, I'm just saying I can't take a Hellbryn in boarding actions, so you know.
Yeah.
I feel stifled. My creativity is marred
That's fair.
by the cowards.
Who say that they can't go onto Space Hulks?
Yes.
Think an Earthshade equivalent for the wings, or the Flesh Shade? Equivalent for Flesh Shade, or the Agrax Earthshade?
Flesh.
Flesh?
I mean, I guess it depends. Do you want them darker?
I don't know.
Because I would take flesh with that color tone. Earth might end up muddying it up a little bit. I guess to be fair, I shouldn't be giving painting advice. Like I don't have the experience.
That's alright. I asked for it.
That's fair. With the caveat that I do not have experience in these things.
You just think the Flesh Shade would look better.
I think the flesh wash would end up a lighter tone, which is what I would expect on the wings. I think the Agrax Earthshade would end up with a darker tone, which could also be on the wings for Mortarion because it's filthy.
Mortarion.
Oh, jeez, Typhus.
See, it's Evil Morty, and should do all the regular Poxwalkers, or all the Poxwalkers as regular Mortys.
Meeseeks.
Thank you for that. What have you done? It's too late to take it back. I'm doing it. I'm stealing your idea regardless if you try to take it back.
Okay, I'm fine.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
I feel like Poxwalkers are actually pretty good equivalents for Meeseeks. Not gonna lie.
See, my original idea was doing Poxwalkers as Jerry's, as well as Typhus, just because, you know, Morty doesn't like typhus, but I think I kind of like the Boxwalkers better.
I haven't actually seen Rick and Morty, so
That's all right. I have matured enough to accept the fact that not everybody is going to like the things that I like.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I've made a judgment as to whether or not I like Rick and Morty. I just haven't actually seen it.
Okay. Not everybody has to watch the things that I like. Is that better?
That's fair.
Not everybody's watched Star Wars, and I accept that. As a grown adult, I have to accept that.
No, give in to the dark side. Everybody must watch Star Wars.
Although my English teacher, it sucks that it was a semester I wasn't in his class, but my English teacher found out that one of the girls in my class didn't know what Star Wars was. Like, not only had she not watched it, she straight up didn't know what it was.
Sure.
Stopped his lesson, and it was just immediately watching episode 4, because in his opinion, that's the best episode of Star Wars. And that is how they spent 3 class periods. Which I'm jealous that I wasn't a part of that, honestly. Dang, Mortarion has now been out of his box for just over 24 hours. Actually, what time is it? Okay, actually, closer to 26. It's a little more than just over 24 hours.
I decided on a whim to do this last night and built them, obviously, and then I primed them, and I didn't realize how long it was going to take me to prime it. And I looked down, or I went and started priming it at 12:30, and then looked up. I was like, oh, it's 1:30.
You spent a long time priming.
I think it's because of the size of it, and I just couldn't get the spray to hit it. Right.
Oh, okay.
That's my finger. I didn't want to pick my finger. That's fine. Because the other part about this is too is there's Oh, well, I used White Scar, which I really like. White Scar is a really nice white. But it's the size of them too. Like,
Yeah, it is pretty tiny.
I think the coverage on White Scars could be just a little bit better.
The what?
The coverage.
Okay.
Like sometimes I had to make like 3 or 4 passes before the white would actually start showing up, and I couldn't tell if that was just my bad aim, but I don't think it was, because like I was spraying the glove a lot, so I could tell that I was actually hitting my glove. How do you like to paint? Do you make a plan? Do you color palette it out? Do you color theory it out? Or do you just go?
Well, I figured I was gonna do a Rick and Morty themed Death Guard army.
Sure.
Figured out or looked online to make sure I had my Morty remembered correctly as a blue shirt or blue pants, yellow shirt.
Sure.
And then I went and looked in my box of Tooth and Coats paints because that was my challenge for myself this for this model or this army, I guess, it was to use almost exclusively Tooth and Coats paints. The exceptions I made was primer, which I used Death Guard Green from Citadel, and then Typhus Corrosion and Neural Rot for obvious thematic reasons.
Sure.
Plus, I don't think they have a equivalent within the range yet, so kind of did what I had access to. And then other than that, like the red on the wings was just kind of like a spur of the moment, like maybe that'll look okay. Plus, I wanted to see what the red looked like, and that seemed like as good as any way to find out what the red was gonna look like. So, I don't know. I guess I don't really have a plan all the time. I just kind of send it and hope for the best, and that's why so many of my like Blood Angels units are all slightly different colors from other units in the Blood Angels army, or my Blood Angels army.
Sure.
Just because I sent it and hoped for the best, and then forgot what I did. But it's a good time. Heck.
Yeah, I don't know. I just sort of, I took the Pro Aqua Royal, put it on the palette, and this is now what I'm doing. I don't know that I have a plan at this point.
That's good. Planning is for the weak.
I don't know what my mixture is. I don't know whether or not I'm going to do more coats. I'm just doing at this point.
That's good. It's a good way to paint. It's a more fun way to paint, probably, in my opinion.
Well, you know, unless you want consistency. A little bit of consistency, I should say.
Hey man, my Blood Angels army has consistency.
Well,
I use
no, but yeah.
red for the base of the armor, with the exception of Sanguinary Guard, because those are gold. That's consistency, right?
Sure.
I mean, when I started painting, I didn't even know I was supposed to water down the paints, because I wasn't going to watch some YouTube video. I was a grown man. I didn't need no instructions.
I did read instructions. They were terrible. They are terrible because I have not done anything with them, and I'm never going to. Seem. Yeah, close enough. There's another spot I missed on my touch-up run. Too late now. I mean, it's not, but it is.
I wonder if I'm gonna use washes on this. I don't think I will. I don't think I will use no normal. I think it's just gonna be what it is.
Thank you for the advice on the flesh wash. I really like how that's turning out on here.
Yeah, no problem. It came from a place of I didn't know. It just sounded good at the time.
You know what? It was a decision that needed to be made, and you helped me make it, and I appreciate it.
Fair enough. I mean, it didn't totally come from nowhere. It just sounded logically like that made sense.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that in practice it did make the exact sense.
Like, I think what you said about the muddy look would have also been good.
yeah,
And I do agree that the muddy look would have also been good, but I think I'm glad that I went with the flesh wash.
yeah. It all depends on how you want your Mortarion to be.
The muddy look might have covered up some of my green mistakes a little bit better, but that's alright.
They're not mistakes. They're Nurgle's blessings.
They're happy little accidents.
Happy little infections.
Yes.
Growing and changing.
Mortarion has yet to prove his love for his Patreon, I guess.
I don't know if patrons. Deity's probably.
Forced deity.
I think deities is as close as we get.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair.
Because it's not. Well, I mean, like, I guess they're kind of like. They're kind of like a packed warlock, aren't they?
Hmm?
Well, they're kind of like a packed warlock, so. I mean, I guess patron may actually be pretty apt. Not gonna lie.
Dual class between warlock and cleric, but he chose the same god. Or chose the same god that he worships as a cleric to be his patron. How's that sound? Does that sound reasonable?
Sure.
Cool. Too bad I'm gonna forget what I did for this wing tone, because I think if I actually practiced it and took time and effort on it, it would look pretty sweet as just a lot of different options. But I'll forget, 'cause that's what I do.
It's the curse of just
Not taking
sending
notes.
it. Yeah.
Have you watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Oh, there's a funny scene where the nerd was like, "Wait, you don't take notes? How do you remember things?" "I don't. I just forget stuff like a cool person." That is my strategy throughout life. It is not going well, let me tell you.
I can see how this might have errors. Not in your favor.
But it's fine. There's 3 phrases that'll make it better. It'll buff, F it we ball, and it is what it is. With those 3 phrases, I can get through anything in life, right? Something like that?
Possibly.
It's a good start, if nothing else.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
It's
fine and we're having fun. Just painting a spooky model for a spooky painting contest.
Painting models? I thought we were playing Canasta. I've been lied to.
I apologize.
I was lied to by myself. Don't apologize for me. Me and my terrible behaviors. Like lying to myself.
I am a white person. I will apologize for whoever I please. Hey.
What is this remix?
Yes, this is grimdark looking. With some real bright red on the wings. So his enemy can kind of see him coming. Maybe we'll put a little bit more vampire thirst on the scythe. And I think
Yep. Oh, no. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Shh. It's fine. No screams. Only dreams.
yes. So how you liking the snow? That's not gonna stick around.
I am not.
Not a snow guy? Oh, no, that's
I'm not
the
a slick road conditions person.
Hey man, live fast, take chances.
I'm more or less worried about everybody else. I know that I can get myself out of a spin pretty easily. Don't ask me how. But I'm more worried about somebody else and their driving abilities than I am my own.
Do you not trust other people?
No, absolutely not.
That's smart.
When I notice that most people don't use their blinkers to merge or to just turn, they just do it.
Yep. Is that not how you're supposed to?
No, it is not actually.
Huh.
As it turns out,
Did Sioux Falls teach me wrong?
it did.
Dang. I can't believe it would do such a thing. Sioux Falls is one of my least favorite places to drive.
Sioux Falls is one of the only places I've ever been in a collision.
Oh,
And
that's fun.
yeah,
I mean, not really, but like...
I disagree with the assessing officer's opinion on it, as I did receive a failure to yield, but that is in the past.
I've only been in one collision, and it was very obviously the person who rear-ended us' fault.
Right.
Because he rear-ended us hard enough that he didn't actually rear-end us, he rear-ended the person behind us. And they rear-ended us, and then we rear-ended the person in front of us. Because traffic was garbage.
I see.
And we were at a stop in a traffic jam, and he slammed into us. Well, slammed into them, who slammed into us, who ever so slightly tapped the person in front of us. I don't even think we damaged their car. I don't even think we scratched the paint. That was a good time. We were supposed to go to the Mall of America that day. Instead, we went to the hospital for like 9 hours. I should do something about the base. I really don't want to right now. I'm kind of happy. Like he's other than needing to be based for official battlefield ready purposes, he's battle ready, right? Look pretty solid on the battlefield.
Yes. Yes, he is definitely battle ready.
Is he good enough that Brian won't be embarrassed to play with him or alongside of him? I hope so. Should do something about the eyes though. I have enough red left.
I don't know if this playlist is intentionally looping the same 4 songs or not. I don't hate it. I just wish there was more flavor.
See, I'm really bad about listening to the same song until I do hate it.
Oh, me too.
Like,
Oh, although I'll do the inverse sometimes too. Like I'll hear a song on the radio and I will despise it. It's just like, this song is nothing. It is terrible. And then I'll listen to it like 7 more times, then I'll start to like it. And it's like, oh no. Pavlov, you may have been onto something.
wish I wasn't so bad at doing eyes. I hate how that turned out. It did not do what I wanted it to do at all. Time to quickly put some flesh wash over it and hope for the best.
We ball.
No, his face is all like red. That made it worse. What am I doing? I shouldn't be running a stream about painting. That's so bad. Let's absorb some of that extra paint out of there. Oh, it'll buff. It'll buff. It is what it is.
It's fine. Everything's fine here. We're having fun here.
Take a look. His face. So bad. I messed up and then I tried to fix it and just made it worse.
Fine. It's
I'm
fine.
at the point where I'm just gonna leave it because I'm just gonna keep making it worse.
Just you know, make sure nobody ever gets down on the table level to like look across for like line of sight. Just like, no. I'll do it for you. Why? Don't worry about it.
You can just have the line of sight. Just don't look.
Just take it. Just take it. But there's a bunch of terrain. No. It's
I
fine.
don't know what you're talking about.
I don't see any terrain.
Just take my glasses off and I actually won't see any terrain. Alright, that's the second time I had the lemonade, the pink lemonade ghost. The first time I did not like it. Well, I didn't hate it, but I didn't really like it. But also I've had the other flavors of ghost that I do like so many times that I wanted something different. It's growing on me after 2 times. It's definitely growing on me. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's see what Kevin thinks. Because I'm getting tired, and I think this is just going to be what it is. should probably put my paint away now.
Probably.
That's good for that.
Paint needs to be shaped.
Yeah. Good thing I'm checking gaps because that was not tight at all. I really enjoyed the Tooth and Coats paint though. It was good. I'm looking forward to using it on all of my Jerry's. So do I theme the vehicles after the flying car? Oh no. This guy's spikes got broken. I feel like that's the way to go.
Had I watched Rick and Morty, I might be able to give you better options.
I feel
or
like you know what the
advice.
Meeseeks are. You know what the flying car looks like.
I actually don't.
Really?
Yep.
That's
I just
interesting.
know about Meeseeks.
Is it because of their ketchup or their we're Meeseeks, we all want to die?
Yep.
We got a paint called Ray Gun Glow. I want to try that on Hellblasters now. So I really like how they sent these in order based on the cards, which makes it super easy to find things, provided I take the time to put it back nicely,
Yes.
which will eventually prove to be my downfall. I am aware of that.
Question is when will it be your downfall?
Probably next time I use them,
Fair.
if we're being honest.
Take one look at it as you're about to go to sleep, and it's like, nope, in the box it goes.
So I want to get, you know, the paint racks that Kevin 3D prints?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get enough of those to hold all of my Citadel paints and all of these, and my Turbo Dorks, and Army Painter's releasing a new series of paints, which I want to get. 'Cause I don't already have just enough paint.
Some paints for drinking, some paints for painting.
I think you missed my story the first time I drank paint water.
I don't believe I've heard this one though.
Turns out it doesn't taste very good.
Hmm.
I know that's a crazy thought.
I don't know. It looks delicious though.
I don't know. Look at that cup and tell me that paint water looks delicious.
My paint water looks. Yeah, it stopped glittering. So.
Just because my paint water looked like pink lemonade at the time doesn't mean it was pink lemonade.
It wasn't?
No.
I've been lied to. There is a villain afoot. Betrayal.
One of these times for a painting competition, should I paint Sir Coates?
Sure.
It's the mascot.
Mayhaps. I know that painting on pewter is a different breed, though.
Or should I paint
Duncan. I've got a little Duncan model.
Like Duncan.
Roads.
Oh.
I've got Duncan and Raj. Or should I do that for the diorama?
You do that for the diorama.
That'd be a funny diorama. I don't know. I don't think I can paint well enough to bring them do justice to them though.
For some reason, when you said Duncan, I immediately thought of Dune. Just like Idaho. You have a Duncan Idaho model? That's interesting.
Yes. Power of 3D printers.
Does this look okay? Yes, but no. Perfect. Awesome. That's great. Alright. Your eyeballs, and you're gonna be the worst part.
Kevin told me that he's trying to stock this, which makes me happy.
Oh, the two thin coats?
I thoroughly enjoyed painting with them. I'd use my TurboWorks more.
My problem with TurboDark is I never actually, like, there's so few things that I think that actually it will function on.
Justify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I could use it on this, but...
Like, I feel like this would be a good Magnus wing color.
Oh, yeah.
This one's over black.
Have I enough time? I'll test out Let Them Eat Cake on my dog motto. Because it's supposed to go over a black undercoat.
Mm. This one is good, Bee's Knees. The gold, yellow gold. I like that.
Get up, get up. There.
Start looking for a new paint holding device.
How do you mean?
I kind of want to get one that I can consolidate all of my Citadel paint into.
I see.
Sounds like a problem for future me. And screw that guy. What's he ever done for me? Ooh. Welcome, Dennis D. Menes.
Come here. Everything's fine.
You just painted a Space Marine? What chapter Space Marine did you paint?
Space Marine. I'm checked out. I'm kidding. Space Marines are a fantastic canvas.
Yes. There's a whole box of just like super generic Space Marines downstairs. I was gonna ask Kevin about that.
Okay.
Oh, Dennis left. Dang.
No.
I'm gonna save my puke water just in case I decide to base Mortarion tomorrow.
Let's
after-
go.
I decided I wanted to. I'm not gonna save it past tomorrow, but that I was gonna use that pot of water and continually just add pigment to it until Mortarion was finished. It's like a grill; it adds flavor.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think that's exactly how that works, Jay.
Look, you already said that you don't like the taste of it, so I mean, I don't think it adds flavor.
Oh, it adds flavor. It's just not flavors that I like.
That's fair.
He said they had to be flavors I enjoyed. That's also why I don't clean my palate, because it adds flavor to that.
I took inspiration from. I was reading on a forum somewhere about certain painting techniques, and they were talking about palettes and like how, wet palettes are cool, but I don't want to go through the rigmarole of possibly ending up with mold in a wet palette.
Okay.
So I was reading, and they said that instead of doing like paper palettes or an easel or like just the plastic ones, they recommended to go down to a local hardware store and just pick up
Tile?
yeah, just tile, because it's glazed, it washes right off, and you can just reuse it. And it's just like you can get a large piece of tile for like
Dirt cheap.
like $5.
Yeah.
Or you can get a bunch of smaller tiles for also $5 for like 10 of them. And
Yeah.
like it's been one of my favorite things to paint off of, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's what you're using now.
Yeah.
Nice. I might try that. I think when I decide to retire this one.
Because
So many. This is like since 2020 of painting on this side.
It hurts. Papa, I wish not to look at it anymore.
Why? I could hang this up and call it art. You just
You
gotta
could.
find some millionaire to buy it.
I mean, you could hang it up and call it art anyway. You don't need to have a millionaire buy it.
Yeah, but that would help support the stream.
If you got $1 million, I think you'd be doing more than just supporting the stream. I think it would become your full-time thing for a little bit.
If I had $1 million and handled it correctly. Yeah.
Ah!
I guess Dorkden in Mankato has a Pikachu mascot there. My sister got a picture with it. Must be nice. I want to say Pikachu.
How large of a Pikachu mascot?
A people-sized Pikachu.
People size. Interesting.
That large.
Actually reaches like slightly unnerving levels.
Too big.
Well, I mean, like Pikachu's not really that big.
Well, yeah, but it's like have you seen the videos of like the inflatable Pikachu costumes and like
Yeah.
the line of dancing people? Those are hilarious. You're familiar with Blood Angels, right?
I don't know if I'm that familiar with one.
When they suffer the Black Rage, everything starts to look like Horus.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And Lamardes is a chaplain who also is suffering from the Black Rage, but he's able to keep it in check just enough to not kill
Horus.
everything, just some things.
Horus.
Did you hear Lorcana's supposed to be rolling back out to distributors the next couple weeks?
I did hear that.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think I'm reeling back most of my hobbies right now. Like I was gonna get a box of Lorcana, but I think I'm not going to anymore.
That's fair.
Just because time management.
Yeah.
Look and see if I missed any pieces there on those.
Oh god.
Because I've been looking at them for the past. That's an alarming amount of time. For the past hour and a half.
Maybe if you dip them in the paint water, it'll add flavor.
I don't know that it will.
There's a couple like white specks on the other underside.
Okay.
If you look at it from the bottom angle.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like it's the same on this one.
Yep.
Looks like you were looking at them too much from a top angle when you were painting. This one looks like you got them.
Do I have to brush?
In the corner of that one's mouth.
Yes. Perfect.
On the back of his our left, his right eye socket, and then his right, or his left outer right cheek.
No, I don't want to put another drop of paint down. I need you to last, please. Oh, I may have to put another drop of paint down. This is a pity.
Well, I think I'm gonna head out and go to bed.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Would you like to keep doing the stream, or do you want to end it?
You can go ahead and end it. Yeah. I will probably end up forgetting.
Thank you to those of you watching. We appreciate it, and we will see you tomorrow.